Please secure a strong internet connection for a more reliable viewing experience. Celebrating and reminiscing life's milestones by rekindling old flames and reliving the warmth of being an Isabelina. This is the 82nd USI Grand Alumni Homecoming, reclaiming our compassionate future through the Isabelina brand of service and courage. Please all rise for the opening prayer to be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. The Philippine National Anthem. Opening remarks by Sister Lourdes Albiz, D.C., President, Universidad de Santa Isabel.
Hello everyone and welcome to USI. Homecoming is a significant and happy event for everyone. Schoolmates, batchmates, former teachers, mentors, and sisters. It is significant because it's an occasion to reminisce the past memories of yesteryears. Challenges and victories, competitions, both academic and co-curricular, and team escapades, all that of happy recall. It is in this spirit that I welcome you all to 2022 USI Alumni Homecoming. There are hundreds and hundreds of Isabelinas all over the world, and this year, the alumni officers and board and organizers ensure that all of you are safe within the premises of the university. So all the walls inside the university and all facilities are sanitized, and you would see all posted around the corridors tarpaulins, reminders coming from the Department of Health about health protocols. And in our case, make sure that you also bring with you always hand sanitizer and wear mask at all times with your vaccine card regardless of status. And excuse me for not wearing mask because I want you to hear my voice clearly and beautifully. This year's homecoming theme is reclaiming our compassionate future through Isabelina's brand of courage and service. You know, your chosen theme spells out what it really means to be a Vincentian Isabelina. Remembering that when we build a future, it must always be founded on values, courage, and determination. This without compromise of what will be in store for you in the future. What is important is that you build everything on values, integrity, character, and service. You have chosen a theme where it spells the meaning of a true Isabelina. I ask you then to give flesh and blood to this chosen theme. I urge you to give quality time in seeking out those who are destitute in life. I ask you to give quality time to seek out the most depressed and deprived in the community, those who are victims of injustice, of poverty, of the nameless and the faceless because of people's greed, power, and abuse of authority. As Isabelinas, you are not these, you are the opposite, because in you, you are the epitome of values, especially character. Finally, my dear Isabelinas, Jubilarians or not, set yourself in another person's situation in life to be truly compassionate. Only then can you truly, boldly, and radically claim that you are speaking for those who cannot speak for themselves. You are standing for the rights of those who cannot defend themselves. as I quote Proverbs chapter 31, verse 8 to 9. Speak up for the defenseless. Speak up rightly and fairly. Continue to defend the rights of those who cannot defend themselves. This is the mark of a true Vincentian Isabelina. Enjoy our 2022 Alumni Homecoming. And by the way, for those who are outside the globe, please send us your video presentation, your beautiful text messages, because all will be put in our pages of history this 2022 Alumni Homecoming. Enjoy the day and see you all.
Inspirational message by Maria Leonor Girona Robredo, Vice President of the Republic of the Philippines and CSI Batch 1982 Ruby Jubilarian.
Marhay na aldaw sa Indogabos and welcome to our 82nd Grand Alumni Homecoming. I hope everyone is in good health and good spirits today. Nauugma ako makaibanan kamo and makaistoryahan kamo giraray. Salamat na marhay sa USI Alumni Association sa indong pagpagal tangaring maging posible ang satong virtual get-together. Amid a pandemic that limited our capacity to come together, gatherings like this, even virtually, are not only important, they are also small victories in themselves. I hope this virtual homecoming serves as an opportunity, not just to catch up, but to slow down, pause, and breathe. Not just to reminisce, but to recharge as we face the challenges ahead. Not just to be with our friends, but to remind ourselves that we are, first and foremost, tasked with the great honor of empowering communities and building better futures for Bicolanos and for all of our fellow Filipinos. As we continue to face the challenges of COVID-19, we saw for ourselves just how important these spaces are. Spaces of kinship, spaces of solidarity, where we can always draw strength and hope from each other. I know you have all extended a helping hand to many fellow alumni and members of your local communities who have greatly struggled these past 2 years. I know your fellowship has been a crucial platform for fundraisings and for critical outreach efforts. As we come together today in fellowship, I hope you join me in reaffirming the bonds that have brought us together. I hope we all continue to inspire others to do the same, because we will need much stronger bonds on a much wider scale in order to get through the challenges we face. The task for all of us now is to broaden our horizons and widen our circles of solidarity and empathy beyond our families, our friends, our fellow alumni. After all, if we are to weather this pandemic and build a truly better normal, there is no way through this but together. I look forward to spending the rest of the virtual homecoming rekindling memories of our happy years in USI. Giraray, salamat na marhay sa Indogabos, Diyos mabalos po, asin mabuhay ang Universidad de Santa Isabel.
The Universidad de Santa Isabel Alumni Association Officers for the year 2020 to 2022. President Leilani Riquinta Ginto. Vice President for Internal Affairs Shirley Zentua Torres. Vice President for External Affairs Rodrigo Inandan. Secretary Josefina Pontejos Esporlas. Treasurer Maricel Ann Madera Brioso. Auditor, Yudeza Aicardo Racadago. PIO, Ami Villaraza. Board of Directors, Christine Lawang Pagdayunan. Attorney Esther Tui Azuri. Agnes Santa Isabel Pascuña. USIAA Coordinator, Nathalie C. Ranin. University President, Sister Lourdes L. Albis, D.C. Message and Accomplishment Report by the Universidad de Santa Isabel Alumni Association President, Ms. Leilani R. Ginto.
Our beloved Sister President, Sir Lourdes Albis, DC Sisters and the USI community, ex-presidentas of the USI Alumni Association, my colleagues, the 2020-2022 USIAA Board, 2022 Jubilarians, and fellow Isabelinas all over the world, good day. We thought it would be over by this time. We were excited, though apprehensive, as we looked forward to our 2022 homecoming celebration. And true enough, our apprehensions proved us right. We are still in the same rough seas as when the present board started our term. Ours was a time filled with two major challenges, the cyclones and the pandemic, both major disasters to our populace. The economies of the hard-hit areas by typhoons Quinta, Role, Ulysses, and Odette have not yet recovered, and the pandemic still persists up to this day, fostering fear, distress, and economic difficulties, and worst, hunger. As we try to rise through the adversities, the Isabelina, responsive to the needs of others, heeds the call of times. This encapsulates the theme of this year's 82nd homecoming, reclaiming the compassionate future through the Isabelina brand of service and courage. Why a compassionate future? Every Isabelina has maintained a unique character of living the life with a Vincentian spirit of proper attitude, with camaraderie, while helping people in need, armed with love to serve with courage. Building a compassionate future today will become a legacy for the next generations of Isabelinas beyond our own time. The Universidad de Santa Isabel Alumni Association 2020-2022 has been fortunate to have a team of hardworking officers together with the Universidad de Santa Isabel Integrated Communities Extension Services and Advocacies as partners in various outreach activities to address initial needs of typhoon victims before the onset of the pandemic. The partnership of the USIAA and USI ICESA continued in efforts to provide for the needy to boost their morale in these uncertain and hard times. It is important to extend our greatest gratitude to the generous alumni batches who shared their blessings and their valuable time. With a Vincentian spirit, service, and courage, to reach communities near and far, bringing hope and happiness to others struggling to cope in their predicament of despair. Then the community pantries were established. It was fulfilling to have supported many families for food security in times when individuals were in despair and at a loss on where to find food for the hungry mouths to feed. A single day with food is a blessing to families with nothing on their tables. People lined up the streets by the school as early as 1 o'clock in the morning, making sure they were counted in for the day's food allocation. The pantries held in USI premises were always a blockbuster. It, however, came to an end when active COVID cases came to arise again. At the early part of last quarter of the year, the USI community was honored with one of its alumni, Maria Leonor Herona Robredo, the current Vice President of the Republic of the Philippines, a Ruby Jubilarian, this year belonging to high school batch 1982, declared her bid to the presidency in her desire to bring about a kind of government that the Filipino people deserve. She inspired many Filipinos, which steered people's movement in support of her candidacy. The USIAA pledged support to her candidacy, recognizing her sincere aspiration to raise the standard of government service and help restore the lost and forgotten decency and integrity in the public service. To further show support of her humble aspiration, the USI, with the USI ICESA, embarked on an activity hoping to raise awareness of our electorates. That is, voters' education coupled with her signature Lugaw project. Her fight for a good government is encapsulated in this year's homecoming theme of reclaiming the compassionate future through the Isabelina brand of service and courage. A month ago, when things seemed a little better, we were optimistic that we were on the road to near normalcy. Health alert levels were brought down. It gave us a chance to experience a breather. Just as we were looking forward to a more festive homecoming celebration, spirits were dampened because of a more aggressive variant rapidly increasing COVID cases, once again pushing us to virtually celebrate the 82nd Alumni Homecoming. And before we vacate the seats of the USIAA board, may I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to my ever-supportive USIAA board, who made it through the hard and rough times with me over laughter and food, our common denominator. Thank you for your perseverance and patience. Most of all, we have established new friendships I will treasure for a lifetime. On behalf of the USIAA 2020-2022 officers, we are happy to have partly addressed the challenges of our pandemic term with a brand of service and courage extended to us by the USI Alumni batches with the full support of USI ICESA. All these efforts are targeted for us to reclaim a compassionate future. May God bless us more to achieve this dream. Thank you, Isabelinas.
Treasurer's Financial Report. gentlemen, we will now witness the special presentation of our Jubilarians. Batch 1952, the Platinum Jubilarians.
I am Architect Concepcion Prieto Tolentino, High School Batch 52, Alumni President 1977 to 78. Since I now cannot join you, I would like to extend my prayers and good wishes to our dear Santa Isabel for their continuous progress especially now that it's now a university. I would like to thank you for the support you are giving to our dear alma mater. Good luck.
Batch 1962, the Diamond Jubilarians. Batch 1967, the Emerald Jubilarians.
Today, we look back at the moments and the faces that made us who we are, memories that made us happy and made us cry, and the people that we call our friends, those here and those who have passed. We remember. Sarion Films proudly presents the Emerald Jubilarians Batch 67 of Colegio de Santa Isabel.
and out.
Over and out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Keep safe. God bless you all.
God bless you all.
All right.
Batch 1972, the Golden Jubilarians.
Ai, no ka moku kia kahi ke aloha. Ai no kamoku kia kahi ke aloha.
Batch 1977, the Sapphire Jubilarians. This is Batch 77, growing stronger and resilient as ever to challenges. We will never surrender.
Once upon a time, there was a post-menopausal woman who lived alone. She was moody, insomniac, paranoid, and cranky. In other words, miserable.
Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. But when I die, the telephone, nobody's home. When I dial the telephone, nobody's home.
Oh no, who can save her? her ferocious godmothers heard her cry and swooped down from the highlands to set her straight.
What is wrong with her?
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone.
Fearing what her fairy godmothers might do to her and what might become of her, she quickly put on her gym clothes and Nike shoes and decided to exercise. Exercise?
It's gonna take some time this time to get myself in shape. I really fell out of line this time. I really missed the game.
The birds on the telephone line. Next time I cry enough to me. And I won't be so blind next time, and I find some harmony. But it's going to take some time this time, and I can make demands. But like the young trees and a winter time, I'll learn how to bear.
We got this.
I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost a minute sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Say we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. The river.
Amazing. But 77, you still got it. See you next time.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Annie.
Yes, this is Annie.
How are you? It's a
How are you?
postmenopausal woman.
Post-menopausal woman?
I'm feeling much better now, and just to be out with friends, I was wondering if you would like to come and exercise with me.
Okay, sure, I'll do it with you. I will exercise with you, yeah. Deal.
Right now, everyone from A to Z.
Batch 1982, the Ruby Jubilarians. The Ruby Jubilarians, CSI Batch 1982.
We may not be physically present for the homecoming, but the truth is, we carry with us the bonds of friendship that we formed since we were kids. We live the values that we learned at Santa Isabel. Wherever we are, we do this. We are always home. So, onward, forward.
USI Batch 1982, where love is service. 1987, Chorale Jubilarians.
1988,
Batch 1992, the Pearl Jubilarians.
All my ladies. All my ladies. All my ladies.
Dile a ella que me lo ponga pa' atrás. Tra, 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 tra. Aquí la vamos a montar. Tra, tra, vamos a montarla. Tra, 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 vamos a montarla. Tra, tra, vamos a montarla.
1997, Silver Jubilarians.
Looking back through the years, we were young and free. Simple joys and fears, life is quite easy. Feeling our photographs, exchanging letters during class. Holding hands through the years, this is where it all began. Life lifts and defeats, fighting battles and all fears, holding hands through the years, facing battles, climbing hills before dawn. Now we're here, we've come far, silver lining, heartaches and tears. We survive, we part ways, but stick together. Friendships are treasures, shining all through our lives. All those years we were happy, growing with each embrace. Friendships that last forever, a ray of hope, silver lining in our lives. Time it is tough to endure all the pain. We rise and succeed, triumphs all regain. We are not backing down, we'll fight till the end. Holding hands through the years, we are one, we are here. Life lifts and defeats, fighting battles and all fears, holding hands through the years, facing battles, climbing hills before dawn. Now we're here, we've come far, silver lining, heartaches and tears. We survive, we part ways, but stick together. Friendships are treasures, shining all through our lives. All those years we were happy, growing with each embrace. shining all through our lives. All those years we were happy, growing with each embrace, friendships that last forever. A ray of hope, silver lining in our lives.
The USI Hymn.